Walker on first down. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Walker on second. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
RPO here, quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And he's brought down at the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
He's dropping back to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
70 Timberwolf, Buffalo 18. 18, Bradley, Warriors 70. Go.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. And this opening drive is headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. But he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Henderson on second down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock, going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. May now on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go, set. 18, Mustang 19.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Fourth and forever coming up.
19 tight. Let's go. 19, Bronco leading.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
At the 36-yard line.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
18, Rattler. Panther 11. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut.
Second down pass play coming. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. Gotta score right now.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw now. On the screen, this is Harris. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Second down pass. Complete to Najee
We're a
Harris.
quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long.
60 Bobcat. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Witherspoon on the coverage.
Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Grupe sends it through, and that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Makes the score.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rashad White on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's made to the air. Taken in by Noah Fant. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he put everything he had in. That's complete inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
Raiders 3.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a Walker run. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Walker now from the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Davion Clowney on that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Check smash. Check smash. What's the point on the score? 19 light.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of
Some
6.
backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running with Walker again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Panthers, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Chap 60, Chap 60. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 70 Rangers, 70 Dragon 60.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 11.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
8-yard line.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Check go.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
Leads to 2nd and
Setting
goal.
up 2nd and goal.
On the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick, 19 Light. Coming. Panthers 60.
Here's a throw. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th and goal.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try to throw for it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Trying to sneak May. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. On right side, Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's May. Barner's got it. It's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Sending him on the dive. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
A motion at tight end left. On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds fans. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hey, what's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
14, Raiders 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll cobble together a yard there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
46-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running left, here's Walker. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raider
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Dropped to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Cut 19. Cut 19 light. 18 rattler. 18 rattler.
This time it's a passing play. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down, more to come. And eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
60, trap 60. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
14, Raiders 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. May now from the gun. Pass caught by Jack Bench. Hit some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10. May's going to take it himself. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go, front.
From the gun, it's May. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Bringing Hunter left. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Raiders get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is, rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked up.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not have enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They know what's up, 'cause I never gave a damn. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs.
Drag him 60.
stepping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh. Huh, huh.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go get him, go get him.
Back to throw. On the screen, this is Harris. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Pass play coming here. To the left, he's got a roll. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Roll, roll.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18 Rattler, Viking, 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And this is Cobb, so a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. And he's going to take it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. Not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Back to the line they come, second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's to his back, here's Rachaad White. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
May trying again here on 2nd. He has it at the 5! And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's brought down.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
1 yard gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. It's Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
So the Seahawks take